Welcome to episode number.
I have no idea.
Yeah, and this one's it's gonna be hard to remember.
Yeah.
I checked, so
Yeah.
I know what it is. Do you want to take a guess?
Cheating.
Do you want to guess?
70?
No.
69?
No. What is 69 in Hindi?
Chinat. Clearly some things haven't changed.
No, it's 65.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
67. Penciled.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's been 1 year of lots of things. So first of all, it's been effectively, I think, 1 year of us podcasting. We've done 65 episodes, which means
It's been more than a year.
It's been more than a year.
We started way before the wedding.
But we didn't celebrate it.
Oh. Happy
So-
1 year to us.
Happy 1 year to us. The second is we got a 2 mic setup, which took us very long
Took just very long.
to get here. But now that we're here, we hopefully will record better audio.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. It's still
No
next
promises.
Yeah. And then, and this is the big one. Tasha, do you want to tell us?
Yeah, it's actually our 1 year anniversary today. I mean, today when you guys are watching this.
Yes. So the day that this got recorded isn't the day that it's our anniversary, because that'd be silly. Why are we doing this? Don't put it past us, though. We could do it. But it is our anniversary when this is out. So yay! Happy 1 year, Tasha.
Happy 1 year of being married. 10 of being together in Archit's brain. Sorry, I've moved a lot.
Yeah, why don't you get ready?
I'm ready.
Ready for the episode, because this is a
Can I-
theme. Yeah, thank you. So Natasha has this thing where, and we talked about this, I guess, at some point. But she has the need to not only prop her legs on top of each other, but then take the leg that's on top of the other leg and serpentinely put it underneath my leg so that she gets support.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is 1 year of.
You've known
6
this
years.
forever.
Yeah, we've done this forever.
It's not been 6 years at all.
Okay, whatever.
5.5.
All right. You get to it. Other than the numbers, because the numbers they don't matter that
Okay.
much.
Sure.
But 1 year,
Yeah.
you haven't kicked me out of my own house, so
It is my house,
Yeah.
actually. I'm just a house guest.
I am not a house guest. Or I have the rental agreement.
Yeah, one year. Are we talking about it?
Yeah.
A lot of the gist of it would be that it's a lot of unlearning and relearning, because we used to live separately and we functioned separately, and now it's like you're in each other's space constantly, now more than ever before.
Yeah.
Because now Archit has a work from home job for as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's been really interesting. I think the funniest one is how we started doing certain things that we never did before.
Like?
Farting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a very that actually happened the moment we moved in.
Yeah.
Because it was this one's hard to
Avoid.
avoid or
Yeah.
or escape.
Or
Oh.
the lies.
Oh. The smells.
The lies. This one farts in his sleep. We share a blanket. It's not fun.
You haven't had conjunctivitis. I think that's the best trend.
Yeah, but it's funny, things have changed for sure. But I think every time somebody asks us how married life is, I think we always have the same response, which is it's great. I think a huge part of that is the fact that we live on our own.
Yeah.
We do our own thing. We don't have to answer to anyone. We can come home whenever. We can eat whatever. We can sleep in till whatever time we want. Those are perks of being an individual and a grown adult. So that's been really
I mean,
fun.
and also it comes its own responsibilities, because now we can
course.
eat whatever and then we can sleep whenever, which means that you're responsible for your own like physical and mental health.
Yeah.
And that's something that's like really new for us to also kind of do, is just like be involved in building that or rebuilding that or trying to rebuild that. We're all in so many stages, all of us, both of us, in many ways. So
Yeah.
that's, yeah. But yeah, you kind of summarized it. I think like for me, it's been like my best year. It's one of those things that's really interesting is that
He's
um,
obsessed with me.
that is true. But one of the things that's really interesting to me is that like even like growing up and throughout, I think it's just like a common thing to be known that like the life that you're living today is better than the life that you will live tomorrow. Not in like a daily persistence kind of a thing, but like life stages. Because as you get older, you get more responsibilities. You have more things to take care of, which can create those like levels of stress. In my case, I felt like every year that I've grown up, I've only had a better year. And yeah, life with Natasha has been
Obsessed with me.
yeah, I can say fucking amazing. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong. It's just all musty. Um,
Too much musty.
yeah, it's a lot of like planning meals. I think one of our constant questions to each other is "Kal Gopu se kya banwana hai," which is because Gopal is our cook, and every day, every night, we have to think of
Some
what to get
nights,
made.
so Archit still always sleeps before me.
Yes.
Some nights I'm really proactive and I'll like text him telling him what to get made. So like those are good nights, or like a good morning when you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't have to worry about something. Archit has only now started taking on the responsibility of managing food, because earlier he used to go to office. The worst thing he does, he'll like tell Gopal what to get done for lunch.
And
He just
forget
forgets
dinner.
about dinner.
Yeah.
And it's not even like he's not thinking on his own that like, okay, let's have this for lunch. He'll come and ask me in my sleep, and then I'll like suggest something, and then he's
Babble
like,
something.
yeah, and then he's like, okay, done, that's lunch. And then he just goes and he's like, lunch ke liye ye karo, and then nothing for dinner is ever planned. Gopu, our cook, useless guy. I mean, we love him, but like he never thinks beyond what is told of him. So like told to him. So he'll do the lunch and then he'll run off. And I'm like, hello, what about our dinner? So yeah, I think like that's been our biggest challenge.
Yeah.
And like managing a house, managing like help, getting things done in the house. We have seepage again. I know you guys were on that journey when we
Yeah.
were battling seepage when we were setting this house up.
We're battling pests as
We're
well.
pests being one sweet little bat who doesn't
Yeah.
bother us but poops a lot, and ants, which, touch wood,
Touch it properly, like yeah. Oh yeah. That's it.
touch wood, have been taken care of for the time being, but I don't know when they're gonna come back. It's also cold now. I'm like, they're hibernating. You know?
No, they're not hibernating like that. Have you seen my?
Oh? No,
Have you seen my bathroom?
I have. There's like 3 ants in there.
Yeah, but because you like crushed 50 of them.
Killed 3.
Yeah. So like that's I mean that's still ongoing. We have to do pest control this week.
Yeah.
Again. But yeah, like responsibilities from that perspective are so many. Like
Yeah.
but that's like what's been your like
I think like something I'm really happy that I've got to do with you is just like build our house,
yeah.
set up things. I just suddenly has become a carpenter. He's like, I'll fix the broken handle, I'll fix the whatever, you know, the dustbin.
All I do is if there's a screw loose, I know how to tighten it. And if something is squeaking, we've got WD-40.
Yeah, he's really like,
If WD-40 wants to sponsor, I love you and I have loved you for years because of my father. So happy to have you on board. We'll do some fun content.
yeah. But I think like that's definitely been my like favorite part of it.
Yeah.
And obviously like you can't leave your own house and go away. So I can be as clingy as I want, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, it's true. No, that is very true. But like, what's been like 3 good, great, awesome things that we've done in the house? Because
Awesome.
like I think our relationship, a lot of our relationship in the last year has largely been around this house.
Yeah.
We've also kind of become like the central hive of friends, because everyone either lives with their family or lives with roommates or whatever. So we tend to be the place that people conglomerate, and so we've also become like the hive of all like society.
I'm basically the queen bee.
Yeah, I mean,
And Ed's my protector bee.
Sure. I'm worker bee.
I honestly I love our friends. I do. But sometimes I just don't want to host.
Yeah.
And then at least initially I had a very I really struggled with the fact that I needed to be a host. But then it became so regular and I was like, hate, but otherwise it was always put whip up a dip, get some chips in, or do hummus and crackers or cucumber or something. I know I slowly gave it up, but I can't deal with the cleanup. And then I know that our friends don't care, but then and we do we love our house, but we have full-time jobs and a life and part-time jobs, and sometimes being almost always, the house is our last priority in terms of just clearing our mess.
Yeah.
So the meme, the common joke of every room has this one chair where everything is just dumped onto the chair. We live in a 3-bedroom and it's just the two of us and we share one room. So we have one full room, which is our chair.
Yeah.
And everything is just dumped there. So yeah, when people come over, I feel this need to clean up.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. And I'm do not. And the only person who I don't clean up for is Arushi.
Yeah.
But everyone else were oh, okay, we need to straighten out the cushions. We need to
but
clear up what
I
is
actually
outside.
really enjoy doing that.
Then do it every day.
No, not every day, man. But I like doing that because it also it makes me proud. When you look at your house, then you're this house is sorted. It's fun.
I feel our house looks the nicest when we do Lost Tables.
Yes.
Because we really put a lot of effort into sajawing it.
We also that means shove a shit ton of stuff into that one room.
Yeah, or into drawers.
Yeah. But the week that we have the Lost Table, once it's done, that week is the cleanest our house looks for that week, and then because we have flowers and things like that. So but Dash, you tell me your 3 favorite moments, things that we do. What is it in the last year? You've had a challenging year, and we won't talk about that in this episode.
Yeah.
But maybe if we get Dash drunk enough, she might talk about it.
I don't need to be drunk. I just don't think people need a downer.
Yeah, that's true. But regardless of that, I think it's not hitting me. It'll hit me on Tuesday. But it's been 1 year.
I'm feeling emotional.
Yeah, it's been 1 year, babe. There are so many people that we know for whom relationships are one of the things that they struggle with the most. And at 23 and 24, we found each other. And even at that time, we were damn, we're 24 and 23. Why don't we have significant others? And from then, we've traversed so much. We've looked at 1, 2, 3, 4 jobs. We've done.
Counting your own.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I've had more, I think. 1, 2.
Thanks for really killing my speech, but the facts are really what make an emotional speech so impactful. Thank you so much. Why don't you count it? Let me tell you what else I need data for. Maybe that'll help.
Shut up.
But anyway, jobs, COVID. And
injuries.
Injuries, yes. Plastic surgeons.
Same plastic surgeon 2 times.
Same plastic surgeon 2 times, 2 different patients. And literally planning a marriage,
Yeah,
a wedding. We've done a lot, right? Am I dreaming?
No, we've done a lot.
We've done a lot.
I didn't want to get emotional, but now you're get emotional, Dash, get emotional. I think it was like close to this time last year. We sat here. We did like a last episode before the wedding, and I don't want to. I cried then. I'm gonna cry now. It's been so nice. I'm grateful that we have. Firstly, like now it's a family. Earlier we were just in a relationship. Now we have a family of our own, just the two of us. But like, it's really special. It's something I've always wanted, and I feel like we've been able to like. I really like the fact that like we've been able to build routines. We have a system of like working together, and not just like work, but like just functioning together. It's like Anchit wakes up earlier, he'll like give clothes to the dhobi, he'll put clothes like in for washing into the washing machine, like stuff like that. Or like when we get ready together, I'll help him pick out his clothes. Or like if I get dressed up and then I'll get a little compliment. And I'm like, you only compliment me when I have makeup on. But like it's cute little things, but I think like the most special part of it is just the fact that like I get to spend it all with you. I do miss my home. I do miss my mom. But like I'm like, Hade. I'm so happy that I just get to be with you, because I think like I don't want anything else.
Aww.
I want a little dog.
Oh.
He promised me that on our 1 year anniversary, he's
I
going to
didn't promise you a 1 year anniversary.
Do not hold my hand. This is what I'm gonna get.
I said next year.
हो क्या next year?
अब तो winter आई ना, winter में थोड़ा लेते हैं.
That's the perfect time for cuddles.
ठंड लग जाता है चलो. Wait.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so difficult when you like think about it, but it's been really special, and I just hope that like when others get married, when our friends get married, friends who have gotten married, like I hope that it's the same for them.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to describe. Obviously, like it's so dependent on whether you're lucky enough that you find the right person. But like at least I have, but iska pata nahi. But just grateful.
The jury is out there. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're a cartoon, and yeah. I have so many insecurities, and Natasha is and has always been the antidote to most of them. She can't solve all of them, She's not there yet, but we're training her to become the next Matasha. More on that.
More on that for sure.
We have to do an episode on what we're thinking. But yeah, I mean, when it started off, it felt like we were on a vacation. Now, it doesn't feel like a vacation, but it does feel like it like this is just a journey, right? This isn't the final space. This isn't the final wherever we're going, but it feels like we're traveling. And what's great is that we get to travel together. Yeah. It's been lovely, baby.
You do. One thing. Why don't you ask? Why don't you answer first? What's the one thing you miss pre being married?
The one thing I miss, I'm a single child, so I have lots of single child needs.
Lots of single child
which means just like vegetating.
We do vegetate, Ajit.
Doing nothing but alone. Like alone. Like I don't need anyone. And I get it sometimes. So like some mornings on a weekend I'll get, because Tasha will sleep a little longer. But like it's all prime because cook comes and then maid comes, and so all of those things are there, but I still
and
enjoy
mornings
it.
are really busy.
Yeah.
Somebody's always ringing the bell.
But if I wake up early enough, I do
Yeah.
get some time, and I really enjoy that. That's definitely the one thing.
Unacceptable.
No, I'm giving you the whole truth.
The one thing I miss
Yeah.
is like it's so weird. Like, and this year we've taken a lot of trips as well. But like at one time, when we used to take trips, the excitement for me was like, yes, of course, that we're going to a new place or whatever, but just like that we'll have so much time together. And then, like, somehow, whatever we did during chuttis, it was very similar to what we would do at home as well or whatever on a regular day. But, like, it just felt more special. And now, there's no excitement of like time away because we always have time together, and it's just excitement of like going to a new place, and then not every place is as exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I miss like our getaways, and I feel like we did it more at that time, pre-wedding, pre-marriage, because like we just wanted more time together. Now I just miss like the trip aspect of things.
Yeah, but I also think like our responsibilities are much higher. And
Yeah.
this year has been such a test of that. Like
Yeah.
what we are expected to do for ourselves. No one else is like pushing for it, but
Yeah.
we have so many things that just happen that trips are not just that easy.
Yeah.
You can't just like switch everything off and leave. So-
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm one of those, I'm like a mummy now, because I'm like, oh, we're taking a trip for a week, like, घर की सफाई नहीं होगी, or like, there's gonna be dust everywhere when we come back, or like, we're always worried that something's gonna happen while we're away
Yeah.
to the house,
Yeah.
to the extent that, like, Archit switches off all, like, the air conditioner and the TV, and, like, you know, I run around all the rooms to check if the lights and fans are off
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like, it's so, it's so weird.
We get stressed about our plants.
My plants.
Our plants.
He
I
did-
started watering them. Now they're mine.
Now you have an attachment. But when you killed two of them, how did you feel then, Archit?
I didn't kill them.
We have a peace lily. It's really tiny, and it sits in our living. It sits on top of our dining table, and it was perfectly happy there. And the air conditioner air would hit it in the summer, and it was thriving. And then suddenly one day, Archit's like, "Oh, there's too much wind on this plant. Let me move it out of the place and put it somewhere else." And then the next day it was gone. And I had to nurture it back to health.
By doing absolutely nothing.
I watered it. I cried. And then I used telepathy
Yeah.
to send positive energy to my
I think goals for next year, if we follow or want to have them, is definitely learn how to
take care of plants.
take care of plants. 'Cause-
Goal for next year is to like have a balcony filled with plants.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. The small one.
This one
Yeah.
with bat.
Yeah, he can play in the leaves or something.
Also, if you guys know how to get rid of a bat,
DM us.
please. We
Please.
don't know. We just know it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, we wanted high energy episode. We came in with it.
Wait, let's talk. Let's do one more like roundup
Okay.
of like personal growth this year, because there's been a lot.
Mhm.
But tell me.
Personal growth this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think for me, I don't know. I'm in a weird space, like in terms of like what I want to do career wise. So I'm exploring that. I just started a new job at Swiggy. So
Sweet.
that's really exciting. But I'm also thinking of what I want to do moving forward. I think a lot of people start thinking, well, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I'm turning 30, guys, in like 2 months.
I'm turning
So-
25.
Yeah, 25, yes. But yeah, so I think that's really like causing me a lot of anxiety. So personal growth has really been is to like acknowledge the fact that like I need to, get more help, but also understand how to cope and understand what life can look like moving forward. I think one thing that we were very good with, as both of us were, that we didn't take very traditional paths in our lives, whether that's career or the choices that we've taken otherwise. Which means it's great because we are the masters of our own lives,
Yeah.
but it also means that sorry.
The struggle is high.
Oh my god, sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I apologize, guys. I coughed. Anyway, I mean, yes, we are masters of our own lives, but at the same time, there is no path anymore. So like, we really can't like follow something and be like rest assured that like we'll be fine. We just
Yeah.
have to chart in our own way, and I feel like I'm feeling more foggy in what the future holds for me than I'm feeling confident that there is a way. And I know that I can't feel confident that there's a way because nobody knows what that looks like. I just have to be comfortable with foggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, I think uh, I would say that like I agree when you say that like you don't know what the future looks like and you just kind of like got to go with it. I think this year for me, I've really learned how true that is. Just in terms of like you really, really don't know what's gonna come your way, and you try, even if you don't feel like holding on, like you do it for everybody who's around you, and you find support in the people who are around you because like it's not easy being alone. In that sense, I'm really grateful that like you've been there. And also, I just was like, he'd go to office and he'd take me along with him, or like he'd go to office and he'd send Arishi to babysit me just so I was not alone by myself all day. But yeah, I've never I just personally I've never been one of those like look into the future, think of my 5-year plan in terms of like my own life or like my job or whatever. This year's kind of just like been like really unstable. And yeah, I think like when I look at so many things, I think like one thing I'm just thankful for is that like at least I have Archit.
Yeah.
And like I don't have to have anything else, but like at least I have you.
Yeah, you have me for the next 5 years for sure. If you're thinking of 5-year growth plans, how that worked.
It was a daga.
Okay, alright. So on that note, with us now having to think of what we should be doing for our anniversary,
Send some records.
they won't do it. Yeah, exactly.
Send some records.
But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. Please come back to listening to us because we are going to be back. Pakka promise, pinky promise, pinky promise, pinky promise, and yeah, we'll see.
We have like we always started this podcast as like a unplanned conversation type of episodes, but like we do have a few planned which are just like to end the year and like start the next year, and then we kind of go back to regular programming. But like we do have some really exciting things that we want to talk about this year. So like this coming few months.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope you come back.
All right, and
Bye.